Hi. You caught me down here. I'm in my inner sanctum, my photography studio, and part of doing my work I have to use a laptop. Okay, so I have been putting off doing updates on this particular laptop. Now I gotta do them, so it's gonna take some time. While we're waiting, why don't we do a tour? Okay. All right. This is my studio. That wall over there with the blue screen, that blue screen is a collapsible blue screen. I can move it away, and then I can use that white wall. It's painted flat white, flat white, and I can do some high key work over there. Then when I need to, that blue screen is reversible, and on the other side it's a green screen, so I can do some green screen work there. Of course, in the back I have a green screen, but also behind that I have a totally black wall. This is one of my strobes, and as you can see, it is a newer C250, and I have that in slave mode, and I'm using a newer softbox with it. And then over here I have another newer C250, and I have it hooked up to an Altura trigger. Okay, I put the transmitter on my camera. This is the receiver. It fires this strobe. When this strobe goes off, this one over here, it senses the light and it fires, so they both fire at the same time. So one is the key light and one is the fill light. I have a flash laying there on that chair, and that flash is what I use. I use it for either a rim light or a background light. Over in the corner, you see I have some shoot-through umbrellas, and these use 800 watt bulbs, and then I have a couple of the I can't read the word on it the Excelvin, I don't know, I didn't buy them for the name, but anyway, I have two more soft boxes, and those, they have stay on lights. I forget what you call them, but they stay on when I turn them on. They're not a strobe. They don't just boom real quick. Then over in the corner I have another flash, and it has a diffuser on top. This is an Altura flash hooked up to a trigger. So when this strobe goes off, that one goes off, and then this one goes off. So I use this as either a hair light or a rim light. So I got a key light, I got a fill light, I have a background light, I have a hair light, I have 1, 2, 3 possible shooting walls, and then over here I also have some more stands, and these stands can be used to stretch another backdrop across here. So whenever I'm looking at my shooting area, it's pretty good size, you know. Nothing fancy, that's for sure. And then over here is my work area. I have a cutter. That cutter I can use to matte. It's a matte cutter. I can use to matte photographs. I don't do really large ones. The big ones are usually 8 by 10, so I have some standard stock here, and then I can cut them using the matte cutter, put them in frames. Then of course I use my laptop. I can use that to do, tethered shots, junk like that. Got to have a mirror for when the ladies come down. They always got to fix their hair. Then over here we have the cameras. I got a Nikon D3200, got a Canon AE1, got a couple of Nikon D750s, a Nikon D50, and then down here I have some, over here I have some assorted lenses. Down here is my filters. I have a Nisi filter system, so I can use a 10-stop filter, and that is for my D750 with a 77mm lens. That's for the big one, and then I also have a setup of the filters by Vivitar that are made for the 52mm lens of the crop sensor camera. Over in this metal cabinet I have assorted bags, tripods, lights, plugs, and of course you got to have batteries. So you can see I got 1, 2, 3 tripods in there, a monopod, some smaller tripods. This is my raincoat for my camera in case it's foul weather. This over here is that's the raincoat. This is the Crown Royal bag, and in that I have all those GoPro adapters and stuff. Here, sometimes in the studio, we shoot with bubbles, so I have some bubble making here. Then up in the top, I just store some hats. So basically, tripods, cases, batteries, general storage for that. So that's about it on the studio. I think I've got about 600 left in my budget, by the way, so if I see something new, I still have a little room to move, but that's about it. And this Viper, that's my antivirus protection. It's still loading in. Nina's upstairs. It is too cold to go out. I mean, it is. The high today is 15 degrees. That's very cold. Overnight, it's going to be minus 11 Fahrenheit. Okay. High tomorrow, -2. So it's going to be a cold week, and then on the weekend it's going to get up to 40 again. Michigan weather it is something else, I'll tell you. So for all you people living in the warmer climates, congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. And when you get all your foul weather, I feel for you. All we got is a bit of cold, and it goes over pretty soon. Okay, so we'll see you later. Or maybe more on this. I don't know. It depends if I get something new to show you. But first I got to clean up all my mess. You know, you get busy down in your studio. You're shooting people. You're moving around. You're grabbing this lens. You're grabbing that lens. You're doing this. You're doing that. And then you walk away, and guess what? You got a mess. You got to clean it up. Yeah. And you can't let anybody clean it up for you, because if they put it away, you'll never find it again. Okay, so I think that's it for now. I'll talk to you in a few. Bye-bye.